What's up everyone, it's Amber here for the Random Blog channel, and today I've got a Pokemon battle for you. This is against one of my in-game friends, Blaze. As you can see, he's using a Ditto, Tyranitar, Infernape, Smeargle, Charizard, and Greninja. And I'm using my current team of Scizor, Greninja, Kangaskhan, Noivern, and Talonflame. So, without further ado, let's go right into the battle. And this is the first time I've ever battled him, so I wasn't quite sure of his style. And I decided to send out my Scizor thinking that he was going to lead off with Smeargle to set up. But no, he totally surprises me and sends out his Greninja. Might I add, a shiny Greninja. Okay, so I know about Greninja's weakness to bugs, so I decided to stick it out. Him being faster, though, he moves first and hits me with Scald, so now I've got a burn on my Scizor. X's are hits, and very disappointingly, it does not give what I was hoping for. So, the burn hurts, and I figured I'd try to U-turn, but he moves first once again, and uses Ice Beam. Thankfully, it does not do that much damage. So I was really glad for that fact right there. So I go ahead and hit him with U-turn, and this coming up is actually the first big mistake I made with this battle. I sent out my own Greninja. I thought this was my speed Greninja. Turns out it was my special attacker. You know, as far as like nature and all that goes. And so he moves first and hits me with Grass Knot. And just with that Grass Knot, he completely hits me out on just that one hit. That's all it took. So now I send out my Talonflame. I'm thinking I'm going to hit with Aerial Ace and try to knock it out, but he withdraws and sends in his Tyranitar. And it kicks up his Sandstorm ability, and of course he gets hit with the Aerial Ace. And unfortunately it does not do that much damage, which I wasn't thinking it would. And I was buffered by Sandstorm, but I have leftovers on this Talonflame, so it took it right back up in HP. I decided I would U-turn it out of there. I figured I might as well just send in my Mega right now to go ahead and take out a Tyranitar. So yeah, go ahead and send in my Kangaskhan. And of course, because I'm U-turning out, she's going to get hit with his move, which is Stone Edge. And that actually did quite a bit of damage. Plus being buffered by the Sandstorm. It's actually proud, it still hung on. And so I go ahead and Mega Evolve. And I hit it with Earthquake. And actually, Earthquake's a fairly powerful move, especially against Tyranitar. Go ahead and hit there. And thanks to Junior, you get that double hit in, and it's out of there. Yeah, super effective. That was great. And of course, buffered by the Sandstorm. Next, he sends in his Ditto, and of course, it is Imposter. So Ditto takes over my Mega Kangaskhan's look. Plus all of the abilities. Now I go ahead and use Sucker Punch because I want to try to hit first, at least get some damage. It unfortunately was not as strong as I was hoping it be. He goes ahead and uses Rock Tomb. And since I'm hit twice, I actually lose my speed twice. Now I was actually happy that it did not wipe me out totally. I was a little disappointed about the speed, but anyway, like even after being hit twice, plus the Sandstorm, I'm still hanging on. This is one reason why I love Kangaskhan. Next he sends out his Charizard, and I figure with one hit from that I'm down. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to use a Sucker Punch, just try to get some damage in there. So I go ahead and hit it with a Sucker Punch. And that actually did a fairly good amount of damage. I was really happy for that. And of course he goes ahead and uses a Flame Charge, gets the speed boost on, and I faint. Now, here's my second big mistake of the game. I sent out my Noivern, and I was hoping... I don't know why I thought I would be faster. I mean, I should have known I shouldn't. I wasn't going to be. But I was hoping I'd go faster than him with one of my own Dragon moves. But he Mega Evolves into Mega Charizard X, and uses his Dragon Claw, and that right there takes my Noivern out completely. So, yeah. I sent in my... Crocodile, I think. Sorry if I didn't pronounce it right. Anyway, he uses Dragon Claw again. That actually takes out quite a bit. I retaliate with Crunch. And that'll take him out the rest of the way, which I was happy for that. So his Charizard is gone. And then a Moxie raises the attack, of course. And next comes his Infernape. And his Infernape hits me with a Mach Punch, and that completely takes out my Crocodile. So that is no more. Next, I believe I send out... he does lose some HP, that's right. I send out my Talonflame again, and I use Fly, but he withdraws and sends in his Greninja. Now, I get to move first because he withdrew, so up I go, flying in the air, and I guess my Talonflame is actually faster than Greninja because it moves first. So it lands Fly and wipes out Greninja the rest of the way. Now he finally sends out his Smeargle, which got me in that trap in the first place. And he throws up a King Shield, and which is unfortunate because I was going to use U-turn, and it hits the King Shield, and I end up losing, some of my attack. And I use U-turn again. I figured I'm just going to send in my Scizor and try to get it to take out that, so I at least have that going there. So I go ahead and send out my Scizor, even though he's burnt. And his Smeargle goes ahead and does Shell Smash and gets the added stats that come with that, like lower defense, but higher attack and speed. And of course, I get burnt, which takes it down to a 9. He uses Spore, and he actually fails, so that was good for me. And I go ahead and use Brick Break, which takes him out all the way, but unfortunately, because of my burn, it ends up draining the rest of my Scizor's HP. So, my Scizor faints. Yeah, Scizor fainted. So, I send out, as my last Pokemon, I send out my, Talonflame, and of course he sends out his Imposter Ditto. Unfortunately, his Ditto is faster than my Talonflame. So, he goes ahead and hits me with Aerial Ace. I hit back with Aerial Ace. And, of course, leftovers heal me up. And he hits with Aerial Ace again, and I actually just hit Fly, so I'm going to fly up in a minute. I thought maybe he would actually fly up in the air. And he didn't. So now I was panicking. I was thinking, right now he's going to use Fly. He'll fly at first and avoid my attack, but he doesn't. He uses Aerial Ace again, so I come down with Fly, I hit him, and he is completely gone. Next he has... I think only one Pokemon. Yeah, he only got one Pokemon left. He's got his Infernape. And sorry, the camera keeps on zooming in and out for some reason. I figure I can't stand a Mach Punch if that's what he's going to do, so I go Fly, and sure enough, that's what he does. He goes Mach Punch. I avoid attack, thankfully, and restores a little bit using leftovers. Come down and Fly hard, and completely knock him out with that one hit. So... and that was his last Pokemon. So thanks to my Talonflame, I was able to defeat him 1-0. And yeah. Alright, sorry about the video quality, guys. I'm trying out new camera resolutions, and this one was my best. I think that's why it was kind of a little bit grainy, because it was catching everything on the screen. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. And if you would like to see more videos, most based toward Pokemon and gaming, and a few other random things, please subscribe. Thank you.